So, Monica,
Yes.
tell us how you've got this set up. You've previewed the home. You have not previewed the home. You've pre-qualified them, obviously.
Yes, pre-qualified.
Tell us what you've gone through so far.
He is moving to Atlanta, Georgia. Is getting transferred, and she's the supportive wife. And I've pre-qualified them. They have to be moved by April 1st.
Good, excellent. How did every role play end up with April 1st? There must be a secret going on in the group here, right?
60 days.
60 days. Before tax time.
Mm-hmm.
So you pre-qualified them on the phone,
Yes.
and now you're coming out for the actual presentation.
Yes.
So if you're ready, let's
Okay.
do it.
Mike, Lorna, thanks again for having me over. I am so excited about the opportunity to get your home on the market. Most importantly, getting it sold for you.
Well, thank you. We're glad you're here.
You're welcome. And thank you for allowing me to look at your home. You've done some great things to your home.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work. You saw we remodeled the kitchen.
Yeah, it's
You
nice.
like our choices?
It's great.
Thank you.
And Mike and Lorna, I want to let you both know that I am 100% committed to making this the best presentation ever for you, okay?
Great.
Okay, sure.
And I'd like to start off by asking you 3 real important questions. Now, number 1, do you absolutely have to sell this home?
Oh yeah, I'm starting a new job in Atlanta, and so we definitely got to be sold because I got to move there by April 1st.
By April 1st, right?
He's being humble. This is a major job promotion for him, so very exciting. So
Good for you,
we're
Mike.
motivated.
Good for
We're
you.
moving.
Good for
There's no
you.
question.
That's
Thank you.
fantastic. Now, number 2 is, will you put your home at a price that will allow it to sell, or do you want it to sit on the market for an extended period of time?
Well, we saw the package that you sent over, and so we're not too happy with the price. Here, we got to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're very concerned. I think I mentioned to you, Monica, when you called me and asked me several questions, the price we were looking for. So when your package arrived, we were a little concerned.
You're a little concerned. And let's be real clear on what you both want. I'm sure you want to get top fair market value. You don't want to leave any money on the table, right?
Oh, no, definitely
no.
not.
Absolutely not.
I'm excited about that. Now, number 3 is, do you want me to go ahead and handle the sale for you?
Well, you came highly recommended, and you have an impressive track record according to your package. So, yeah, I think we're pretty comfortable with you. It's just we got a few things to talk to you about here in the price.
And I just want to get to know you a little bit, and we'll make that decision.
Fair enough. Now, Mike and Lorna, tell me, what is it that you're looking for ultimately in the agent that you actually do choose?
Well, we want to make sure we can, get as much as we can because we're buying another house in Atlanta, and we need as much out of this one as possible.
Right. Actually, we found some really great things we're very excited about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And my priority, Monica, is I am very busy supporting Mike in this transfer. So I'm truly looking for somebody that is, powerful, confident, and just can take this project over for me because I just, don't want to be involved.
Okay. And how about yourself, Mike?
Well, that's pretty much it. We don't have much time to deal with this. I'm very busy, so we're just looking to get the house sold.
Fabulous. So what I wrote down is that you're obviously busy. You have a lot of things, especially being the supportive wife here, right?
Absolutely.
So you want someone who's going to be able to handle this, and ultimately, you both want to get the results, right? You need to be in Georgia by April 1st, right?
Yeah, I'm starting April 1st. I got to be there.
Okay.
Mike starts the job, and I feel very strongly I want to move with him. We don't want to be separated, and one of us staying back. So the goal would be sell the house. Even if it's not closed, we'll clean it up, move out, and you can take it from there.
Great. So at the end of our time here together, Mike and Lorna, if you felt absolutely confident that, yes, I was going to be able to get you those results, and I'm going to be able to take over that project, are you ready to put me to work effective today?
Well, if everything sounds okay, yeah, we'll consider it.
Fantastic. I'm excited about that.
Well, we're still concerned about the price.
Oh, I understand. Now, here's the great part. At the end of our time here together, one of 3 things is going to happen for you.
Okay.
Now, number 1, you're going to have the opportunity to list your home with me, and won't that be great?
That could be great.
That would be great, wouldn't it? Now, number 2, exactly. Number 2, you may decide not to list your home with me. Or number 3, Mike and Lorna, if for some reason I don't feel like I'm going to be able to help you, I want you both to know right now that I'm not going to take the listing just for the sake of taking another listing. Fair enough?
Oh, we appreciate that, yeah.
You're welcome.
That's impressive.
Good. Now, great. What I want to do, I want to quickly take a moment and review some of the questions that we had talked about over the phone. I just want to make sure we're on the same page, okay?
Okay. Sure.
Now, we know you're moving, obviously, to Georgia, right?
Right.
Tell me about that. That sounds like a great job promotion there.
Well, yeah, I got to be there pretty soon, and it's an exciting opportunity, so we're excited about that
He's
move.
going to be a vice president.
Wow, that is exciting. Good for you, Mike. And you were talking about wanting to be there April 1st, right?
Yeah, no, I'm starting April 1st, so
April
I'll be
1st.
there whether the house is sold or not.
Okay, so let me think about this for a second here. So right now we're already past mid-January, right?
Right.
So really we got February, March. We got about 75 days to get your home sold, right?
I guess that's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we think about it, escrows run, what, 30 to 45 days?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know? Well, really about 30 to 45 days. So in actuality, we got about 30 days to get your home sold, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we really don't have much time here. And you were talking about pricing your home at $850,000, is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
Okay.
something that we've discussed.
So
We've been talking about
850.
this for quite some time
Okay.
and felt that was a fair asking price.
850. And you said you owe about 400,000, is that right?
Yeah, actually, I called the bank when you called me the other day, and it's
Okay.
about $398.
It's about 398. Great, I appreciate that. Now, Mike and Lorna, you're not planning on selling the home yourself, right?
Oh, yeah, we just don't have time for that.
No, you had me out for a
Nope.
reason, right?
That's why I need a really good, strong agent. I truly don't want to handle that.
It's good that I'm here then. Now, Mike and Lorna, you had said that you definitely want me to help you get all your cash out, correct?
Oh, yeah, we need that to buy the next home.
Exactly. Now, fortunately, we're only going to have 2 issues in selling your home. Now, number 1 is your motivation to sell this home. And number 2 is the price that we, as a team, set on your home. And it's important, Mike and Lorna, that you both understand those are really the only 2 issues in selling real estate today. Are we clear on that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Great.
I understand that. Sure.
So what I've done, I've gone ahead, I've prepared a comparative market analysis. And there's 2 parts to this research. Part 1 is kind of funny. We call it fantasy land. That's where some homeowners will list their homes. Sometimes they sell. Most of the time in this market, they just don't.
Do you think our 850 is fantasy land?
I'm glad you asked. We're going to come across that in the comparative market analysis, okay?
Okay.
Now, part 2 is what I like to call reality. That's what motivated sellers like yourselves, combined with a professional agent like myself, actually list and get the home sold. So what our job here as a team is we need to decide where we're going to spend our time. Fair enough?
That's
Yeah,
fair.
that
Sure.
makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Great. Now, the purpose of the comparative market analysis is to determine the value of your home in the eyes of a buyer. Are you familiar at all with the way buyers determine value?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, we've been looking at
We're
Atlanta,
buyers.
so
Exactly.
we got a good idea.
Exactly, you are.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, obviously, that buyers determine value by comparison shopping, right? They're going to take a look at the price of your home based on all your features and benefits and compare it to the price of homes that are on the market or that have recently sold. That makes sense, right?
Sure. That's exactly what we've been doing.
Yeah.
We found some
Exactly.
great ones, too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
And
Yeah, I got a couple picked out.
good for you. And let me do this. Let me give you an example, okay? Let's say that you guys are going to go. Oh, I saw that nice BMW in the driveway, by the way.
That's my new toy.
It's nice. It's very nice. Now, let's say you're out shopping for that BMW, okay? You're going to go to the first dealership. We'll say dealership A. That dealership has that car on sale for $75,000.
It's a little more than we spent, but okay.
Now, let's say you go there, okay, $75,000. Now you're going to go to the next dealership. They have the same car for $75,000, but it's got a premium sound system, it's got a navigation system, plus leather interior. Which is going to be a better value then?
Oh, well, obviously the one with all the options.
Exactly. Why?
Well, because you get more for the money,
Yeah.
obviously.
Exactly. So now, you guys are great comparison shoppers, so you're going back to the first dealership, right? Now you go to dealership A and they say, Mike and Lorna, we're going to give you this car for $50,000. Which is going to be a better value for you then?
Oh, well, the one for 50,000.
$50,000,
better
right?
deal. Yeah, I'll
Much
take that
better
one.
deal. So, and why?
Well, I mean, we can add the wheels if we wanted to, and
Yeah.
all that for a lot less.
You could buy a GPS for a lot less than
Exactly.
$25,000.
You definitely can.
Right.
So you can both see, as sellers, that if you want to increase value, you can do one of two things. You can either A, lower the price, or you could have more features and more benefits for the same price. And that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Right. So unless you're both planning on adding more features and benefits to your home, are you?
Well, is there anything, Monica, you see we need to do to get this house ready to sell?
We just did it. Yeah.
I know. Your house looks great. So price is our only issue. Can I show you what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
And let's take a step back here. Okay? Let's take a look at what public records indicate your home to have. We have 4 bedrooms, 3 baths with 27, 29 square feet on 10,000 square foot lot.
Is that right, Mike?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right? Okay. Now what I did is I pulled 3 similar homes to yours in your neighborhood here. So let's take a look at the first one. This home is currently on the market. It's active. How many bedrooms?
4,
How many baths?
3,
What's the square footage?
2490.
And you guys know this neighborhood, right? It's actually just down the street.
Yeah, that's the one with the homes are, actually, that's that really nice home, that one that's really nicely updated.
Yeah,
right?
I know that one.
Yeah. So, and I've seen the inside of it as well. It is. It's very.
$850.
Yeah, that's the price they're asking now.
Right.
Let's do this. And also, they have a pool and spa, right?
Okay.
And they have a pool and spa.
never
Look how long it's been on the market.
160 days. Wow.
160 days.
That's like 5 months.
Yeah. What do you think the market's telling us about that price?
I don't know. I guess it must be too high.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's take a look at the second one. This one's also on the market. Now, how many bedrooms?
4 again.
How many baths?
Same as ours, 3.
And what's the square footage here?
That one's a little bigger and closer to ours, 2,600.
And what price are they asking?
775.
775. And in actuality, have you seen this home at all, by the way?
No, I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen this one? I've seen the inside of this one as well, and your home is actually in better condition.
Okay.
Now let's look at this. How long has it been on the market?
75 days.
75 days, right? And we've still got to keep that in mind. You got to be in Georgia by April 1st, right? We got 30 days to get your home into escrow.
So you're saying a home that this one is not in as good a condition as ours, is that correct? And
Yes.
for 775, it's still not selling?
It's still not
Is it-
selling. It's still not selling.
How bad is the condition? Is that the reason it's not selling?
It just doesn't have the upgraded kitchen like yourself. You have that nice
Okay.
upgraded kitchen.
Okay.
Okay, now let's do this. This is great. This is a home that's actually under contract. It's in escrow. So let's take a look at this one. How many bedrooms?
4,
Or
And how many baths?
2,
2, only 2.
And what's the square footage?
2400.
And have you seen this home, by the way, at all?
I don't know that.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
familiar with it.
just down
No.
the street here? You haven't seen it? I've seen the inside of it as well. This home actually has more upgrades than your home. Okay?
Okay.
Now look it's in escrow. Look how long it was on the market.
Wow, only 21 days.
21 days at what price?
Well, 749. I mean, they're practically giving it away.
At $749, though, they actually found somebody to buy their home, didn't they?
And that has more, you're saying, when you say it has more upgrades than ours, you know, for example, what does it have?
It has more upgrades. It has the updated windows. It has the updated kitchen. It has the upgraded hardscape. It has upgraded flooring, the travertine floors. It's got a lot of really
Well, we
nice
have the kitchen.
features. Yeah, you definitely have the
Right,
kitchen.
okay.
And Mike and Lorna, right now, these are just part of the 20 homes that are on the market just in your neighborhood. That doesn't include the over 600 available homes that are on the market just in your city alone. So, now you both said you want to be in Georgia by April 1st, and we have 30 days to get your home sold, right? So, Mike and Lorna, what price do you feel that we should use to create value in the eyes of a buyer, get someone to decide to buy your home versus all the other competition?
Well, Monica, as we mentioned, we need to get 850. We've put a lot of money in this house, and homes are very expensive where we're going, and we need as much as we can out of this to make this work.
We
Would you
feel
agree?
strongly about asking $850.
Yeah.
I feel strongly about asking you 50. So, Mike and Lorna, what price do you absolutely have to have?
Well, There's really no price we absolutely have to have, but we're looking to get every penny we can out of our home. I mean, that's just a priority to us as we move on.
Right. Yeah, you definitely want to get top fair market value, like you had said.
Absolutely.
And based on that, there's just a couple of real important questions that I need to ask you. Specifically, why do you feel your home is worth $100,000 more than your neighbor's home that's actually in escrow?
Well, you know, we have done a lot of work to the home, as you have seen, and you know, we put a lot of money, and we weren't really planning on moving, so you know, we did.
Yeah,
We'd like to get some of that back.
Oh, I understand.
yeah, we just did it, and you know,
And I understand. Mike and Lorna, in today's marketplace, I'm sure you realize that means that really you've simply updated, or actually, you know, your home's been brought up to selling standards. I mean, your home's over 20 years old, right?
right, and that's why we updated it.
Exactly. And in your area, wouldn't you agree that people are updating their homes to varying degrees, right?
Yeah, it's a really
Yeah.
nice neighborhood.
Exactly. I
Right.
mean, all homes in your area, they need a certain amount of updates, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's some, right.
Let me ask you a question. If a buyer wants to buy your home, but they plan to get rid of some of those updates, maybe it just doesn't meet their preference, the moment they buy your home, how much is it worth to that buyer?
Well, who's going to rip out the cherry kitchen? Right?
We would like to think that that wouldn't happen, right? But sometimes things like that do happen, don't they?
Well, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. Did you add all these great things to your home for the next buyer or for your own enjoyment?
Oh, we had no
Yeah.
idea we were going to be moving,
Right.
so we went
These
ahead
were our
and did that.
choices.
Yeah.
These were your choices,
Yeah, of course.
right?
Yeah,
Great.
these were our choices.
Let's do this. Let's turn the table around here. Okay, you both said you went to Georgia and you're looking for some homes, right? Mm-hmm. Now, did you find any homes that you liked out there?
Yeah, we got a couple.
You got a couple, right? So let's say that you see two similar homes out there for sale. Now you see one for $850,000, and then you see one for $750,000, and they're both similar. Which would you buy?
Oh, well, if you put it that way, of course, the one for $750.
The one for $750,000, right?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Right.
This situation is just like that. Don't you both think that most buyers would think just like you?
Probably.
Probably, right?
Probably.
Now, Mike and Lorna, I'm on your side. I want to make sure that you walk away with the most amount of money possible. That's why I'm going to strongly recommend that you price your home at $750,000. So will you list your home with me for that price tonight?
How about if we started by asking 850, and to see what happens?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're never going to come in at our price. We need some room to negotiate, and I think we can always lower it later if we wanted
and we're
to.
willing to be reasonable, aren't we? Right?
Right. And I understand. You want to list high to leave room for negotiating, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
to
yeah,
see
makes
if we
sense,
can get
yeah.
more. Yeah.
Have you considered the problem that creates for you?
What do you mean?
No?
Well, most buyers won't even look at properties that are priced too high. Would you rather have an opportunity to negotiate multiple offers or not have an opportunity to negotiate not even one offer at all?
Multiple offers, does that still happen? I used to read about that.
It still happens in this marketplace if you're priced right. So Mike and Lorna, let's not make time our enemy. Let's do the right thing. Let's list your home at $750,000 so we can get you to Georgia by April 1st. I mean, that's what you want, right?
We definitely need to be in Georgia by April 1st.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, how much would we net if we did that? If we put it at 750?
Great. Wonderful. Here's the net sheet. This is what you would walk away with at $750,000.
Wow. And your commission's 7%.
7%.
Wow, that seems high.
I noticed when you sent your package over that the commission was 7%, but which actually we really didn't have a terrible problem with, but now that you're strongly recommending $750,000, it's become more of an issue.
Well, if we go at the 750, I mean, would you come down on your commission?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up. So at this point, it sounds to me like we can both agree that $750,000, actually we can all agree that $750,000 is what's needed to get your home sold, right?
Well, I mean, it appears from what you're saying that
You're suggesting that